Gene the other night, and it was right after I put the ointment the doctor gave to me.
Sure.
And I think it got onto him too.
Mm-hmm. What's weird about it is I know the two of you have seen each other recently. I didn't see the two of you, but both of you messaged me about it, and then all of a sudden I got the rash, which I think it's weird. It's
Wait, are you using your good material? Are we live yet?
No, we're not live.
No, I haven't clicked it. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoops.
Oh,
crap. Where?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I had that party, and then
you see, I accidentally tried to turn you up, and I clicked the go live. I don't know how long ago I clicked that.
It could have been hours.
I literally don't know either.
I mean, we've been here drinking since 6 p.m. Eastern. I have no idea. I mean, we already did the pick. It's over, right? Like, we can leave now?
We literally did the pick. We started busting out the ointment. It was a good time. Thanks for joining, everybody. The pick is delicious.
You're going to love it.
Already bottled, already out the door, already sold.
Sold out.
So if you didn't buy one, you're out. You missed it. I guess you didn't get the word.
Oops.
But hey, I'm excited. If you guys didn't know, we're doing a pick right frigging now. We have the man himself, Gene. He's going to walk us through this. This is the first time he's trying these samples as well.
Correct. I'm trying all the barrels.
And of course, David and Kira, they can sug it. Except for tonight, they're my friends.
Did you see this, buddy? I don't know if you saw that.
I got a little medal in the middle.
I don't know. It's kind of small.
Oh, is it? Is it too small for you? Look at that.
What's it saying on it? First round winner, Matt. What? What on
yeah.
earth?
I didn't even order it, Trev. I just got it. Okay.
Are you serious? You just got that?
She's in the Flava Flav Clock of the Month group, and they just sent her one of those.
Yeah, I love Flava Flav.
Wow. Okay. Whatever. I didn't know there was a medallion being played for, or else I would have actually tried.
It's great. I freaking love it. It's got a name on it and everything.
I have a similar one. It just says Gene on it.
Wait, you got one of those too?
Yeah, except Gene sent me the one that says Gene on it, which I thought he was sending one to you too, but apparently not.
No, he did. That's what I'm saying.
That was the rash thing.
Wonder. It was on the medallion.
Well, they were matching underwear too.
That's
Wait a minute.
You know what? On another man's stream, I always like to leave out the matching underwear that I received, but it's out there now. It's cute. It has a little like elephant trunk on the front. It's fun.
Do you know what G in G string means? It's Gene. Gene string. Everybody knows that.
That's right.
It all makes sense now.
Putting the G in G string.
Well, I'm wearing mine tonight. I figured it would give me power to pick the best barrel of jeans. So I haven't washed them since I got them.
That's good.
It's been several weeks. Well, welcome everyone in the chat. There's a lot of you in here, so I'm just going to not name everyone like I usually do because I would be here all night. A lot of pre-gamers were in here. There was a huge crowd of people drinking already. They're excited. I think they're about as excited as we are.
Woo! I'm going to get in right now, too.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it, too.
Oh, okay. And I'm going to watch you guys watch us.
Yes. Here we go.
Wait, I can do this. I can pull people up. Okay. A Trev, a G-string would be a step up for the Mankini. No.
You suck.
So how are we going to do this? What do you think the best way going about doing this would be?
So in a moment like this, I prefer to turn to an expert. So since there's an expert in the room, Kira, how should we do it?
Oh, we have that echo again. Do you hear that?
I do hear it.
All right. We should switch over because that's bothering me.
Wait, that was fine until you did whatever you did.
Until I cackled.
Your cackle did it, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's too much. Here, I'm going to turn down the cackle. All right.
Good.
Wait, last cackle.
All right. Well, let's pour our cups while I get this.
Wait, is that what you're advising as an expert?
Yes.
Okay. Gene,
So-
is that okay with you?
What?
The expert has advised that we can pour our cups. Is that okay with you?
I don't know. Why not? I'm going to just start with the first one.
We're gonna
Alright,
have to. I kept them in order that they were in the little box.
Oh, they've got the barrel numbers on them too. That
Okay.
SC.
So what the first one is SC449? Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I
Wanna
got.
start with that?
Yes.
Oh, like you guys got multiple glasses to compare.
Yeah, we did. Is that okay?
Oh, I just have one.
Well,
Hey,
I mean, as far as having a good palate here, Gene, you have the best palate. I think you can just do them all and be like, yeah, I got it.
It's like the best.
What's this?
that's his cup. That's how he's so ready.
When you're a pro, I think you can get away with it like that. I think you can.
That's hilarious.
Or when
We
you
have 5 of those. You should probably.
Here, Trev, is it still echoey or is it only echoey for a minute?
No, it's good.
Yeah, you sound great. You sound lovely. You sound perfect. Kira sounds a little bit. I don't know.
I kill the mics. That's why. I just like scream. Now I can't hear myself because of this noise cancellation, but that's okay.
Here, I turned it down a little bit. We should be fine. We'll just try it some more.
That
Well,
first one's
some
really good.
You already did the first. Oh, that's right. 'cause you have one cup.
Okay, so
Hold it.
for everybody at home, this is a 6-year, almost 7-year-old light whiskey MGP aged in Jack Daniel's barrels. The very first one, SC449, Kira had a problem with because it's so light in color, but Gene
It's light
apologized
whiskey.
profusely, so that's good. And it's 129.2 proof.
That's not what light whiskey is supposed to look like, Gene.
It's supposed to
I
look
mean, I feel like maybe they are though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Trev, don't be nice.
I'm just trying to I don't know. I'm playing devil's advocate over here, you know?
So
The
this
other
is our
thing too
second
to
cup.
mention before you get started, the nice thing about this is price point. So you're talking between $39.99 and $45 maybe tops is what you're going to pay
Mhm.
on the shelves. We also just finished the first batch of Bottled and Bond, which is the same barrels, just 100 proof, and that's going to be $29.99 in most states.
Ooh.
I love bottled and bond.
That's insane.
Everything. That's gonna be so good.
Yep.
Yeah, the
We are-
price of these are that's ridiculous. And I
wanna
mean,
be like-
I don't know though, because we gotta taste this and see how good they are, but I'm pretty confident that they're gonna be great, especially for that killer price. So
Mm-hmm.
first super chat. Where'd it go? I clicked off it. It was Mr. Whiskey Shits.
Oh,
There it is. He says, cheers.
nice.
Good to see you, buddy.
Hello.
And then Travis asked about the distillery tomorrow. Ask John. I'm not going to be at the distillery tomorrow. I'll be resting here in Iowa. I was in Kentucky last week. Had a hell of a time. Had a little much at a couple of points, but we're good.
Wait a minute. You're telling me you went to Kentucky and you had a little too much to drink?
Yeah.
What?
Just a little.
So, Gene, when you went to like a podcast, you went to like all kinds of things when you were there. Talk about that a little, because I think it's interesting.
That's cool.
So it was fun. Lawyer by day, still practicing attorney. So Bob Simon of the Simon Law Group out in California had a big legal event, and he also has a podcast, the Bourbon of Proof, they call it, which is pretty cool. Like Bourbon of Proof. Great podcast. Listen to him. He talks about whiskey, but also law. So it's something for attorneys to drink. I know attorneys drink, all of them. We had a fantastic time, learned a lot, met some great people, and two humbling moments. I posted, I think both of them on Facebook and Instagram. So I'm at one hotel that we were staying at, and Jason from Mash and Drum runs into me, Gene. And I look over and it's him. I'm like, oh my God. Like small world. So it was great to see him. And then I was at Bardstown Bourbon Company, hear my name again, and it was a few people that recognized me and wanted photos. And I was just like, oh my God.
See, famous.
And I was like, I was feeling pretty good at that point. So yeah, that was something.
That's awesome.
That was good.
Did you realize that you're that famous? We're like big YouTubers like Tony, also known as Jason from the Mash and Drum, and randos are going to stop you. Did you realize you were that big?
No clue.
Oh my gosh,
Didn't
you're
know.
so cool.
Look at that. That was his wake up call. People are like, Gene. And he's like, there's another Gene in here.
Who's that? And then that night after Bardstown Bourbon Company, I went to a steakhouse, and they had a bunch of like Dusties for like 12 to 18 bucks a glass, and they were 4-finger pours. And I'll tell you guys where it was. So the first one I had was the Old Fitz, not the decanters, so the old Bottled and Bond.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how much for this? Like, I haven't seen this in forever. $12. It's like $12 an ounce, and it pours like that thick.
That's awesome.
So I drank one of those, and then I look over again, and like I was feeling real good at that point, and they had a Smooth Ambler Old Scout, the 9-year. It was like, oh my God, how much is this one? And the guy looks at the bottle, he goes 18. I said, for the same size. And so it got like a round of those too, and then everything was a little rough after then. But it was really good.
That's hilarious.
That sounds yeah, you'll have to tell us where it is.
Yeah.
So we can go.
In Bardstown.
There you go.
Just in Bardstown. Okay.
Yeah,
So I'll just find a random restaurant. Thanks,
Go
Jane.
Well, you have to take
everywhere
me
in
down to
Bardstown.
Bardstown, and then you get access to the cool stuff. And by that, I mean some random steakhouse they recommended.
Okay. Fine. That's all the info I get. Cool.
Well, now I need an invite.
Well, duh.
Go, Gene.
I mean, how am I going to get into this club? Or where's this at again?
It's a dance.
Restaurant.
It's a dance club. Gene was at the club.
You
You're doing
just
this number.
that's the entry dance. Once you do that, they'll take care of the rest. They'll get you in. So are you drinking this already?
I
No,
haven't,
I
no.
drink it.
I poured them all. so we don't
Gene
know.
is like, oh yeah, I'm totally
Right,
already
right
through
here.
this.
Left or right? I don't know.
Nick the Greek, $5 super chat says, can't freaking wait for this pick. Having a small pour of brain candy as I watch. Let's
Nice.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, brain candy.
And a small pour is all you need of brain candy. It will do the rest.
Oh, yeah.
That's so good.
Very good, very high proof.
Mm-hmm.
Noah wants to know when Cat's Eye is going to distribute to Washington, Oregon.
When we get a distributor, it's just a matter of, I think, is Oregon control? One of those two might be a control state or have some regulatory hurdles.
All right, so
All
Kira's
right.
already
First one.
sniffed and
I'm about to
tasted.
start sniffing.
Yeah, SC449.
Yep. And this is barrel proof?
Yeah.
Okay. I know someone asked that and I wanted to be sure.
Mm.
I can tell. It's like a spicy chocolate with like nerds on the outside of it.
I got a lot of Jack with that one. Like you could taste the Jack for that.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
forgot
know what?
the Jack.
1 second. Oh,
That's a spicy
You
gal.
can compare it too.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have another cup though? What are you gonna do?
He just pours it right on top.
So, Gene, my warm-up drink is not a barrel proof. My warm-up drink was a single barrel, but it was a single barrel Jack Store Pig. So I thought maybe that would get me in the mood.
I need
Oh,
something
right from the bottle. Okay.
Well, I
before
don't
my
think Gene
my
only
palate
owns
decides.
Gene only owns the one cup, babe. And right now that cup is in use. So
Yeah.
it has to be right from the bottle.
Mhm.
Full house, 1 cup. You know what? It's got the same like spice note. It's completely different distillate, but the spice is the same.
That's probably what I'm trying to like talk about. Like
Mm-hmm.
what I'm trying to explain. I can't explain it. I think
Like-
you nailed it.
Black pepper, kind of bitey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm shaking. I need to eat something.
Yeah, I'm getting definitely that black pepper. I'm getting a little bit of like a little bit of a vanilla and then something else there that I'm having trouble identifying. But that Jack does come through and it doesn't, This is premature to say this, but I'm premature typically, right, Kira?
Yes.
I think
Kira, my bad.
it doesn't come across MGPE on the palate, at least not the first one.
You can tell that it's light whiskey.
Yes.
But it definitely isn't.
Whoa. Oh, baby.
Which one's
I
that?
will say the nose is like spice bomb, and then that vanilla kind of which I'm kind of glad the palate was a little more. It was sweeter than I was thinking it was gonna be.
Yes.
Compared to like that black pepper spice bomb.
I agree.
It's also my first sniff of the night, so I didn't warm up. I should have warmed up.
Uh-oh.
There is, I mean, we get pepper on a couple of different things, right? But there's something about it. It's almost, it's not, I'm going to say a terrible comparison, Gene. So just leave the camera for a minute, like you were doing. All right. It has like a pepper, like a peppered beef jerky, not the meat note, but the pepper on the beef jerky.
Yeah,
I like meaty whiskeys too, though. Have you had like a really meaty Scotch?
Mm-hmm.
Primo.
Gross.
Anyway.
We love Scotch.
Why did we bring Gene out over here? He's like, I love Scotch.
I have one cup.
And I have one coffee. Oh, poor Gene. Now he knows I like him because I make fun of him.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
There you go. Except I won't make fun of Trev.
Light whiskey. Tommy D says light whiskey to me is all butterscotch. I typically get that note a lot.
I'm not getting it on this one. Are you?
Yeah, I wouldn't have called butterscotch on this one.
I'm so excited. I want to taste the next one.
I'm really excited too.
Yeah, what's next?
Yeah, I want my initial thoughts and then to go back.
Sure.
Oh, were you writing them down?
No, I remember.
Oh, okay. I just saw
Right
you looking
here.
down. I was like, oops,
Right
you
here,
didn't
baby.
write it.
I mean, I got something to write with. I should probably write it down.
David should probably too.
I should probably. I'm pretty bad at remembering things, like Kira's birthday, her name, things like that.
I really just write like one or two words that would remind me, like my initial thoughts. I like spicy, peppery, and then I don't know.
Well, the next one I have, this one's the SC 437.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this one is 127.3 proof. So is that, so it's a little bit lower proof than the first one. Just a tad.
The more I went back to the first one again. The more I go back to the first one, there is this little bit of butterscotch is starting to come through, but it is such a robust pepper over top of it. I'm impressed by it. It is pepper, butterscotch, vanilla. Wow. I'll leave it alone.
No, it isn't.
It's going back, and that's why I love doing it, is because I smelled B and then immediately went back straight into the A, which I recommend to always do. It smells totally different. It's like I'm getting, my nose is getting accustomed to something else and going back. Maybe I'm picking out notes that were overshadowed by something else. I don't know.
Agreed.
Maybe, but I'm already liking the second cup.
Really?
Yeah, B. I really like B too. It's. I don't know. Maybe the spiciness was a kind of aggressive on A compared to this one.
This one's a lot smoother.
Oh, wait, I just tasted it. It was so freaking good.
Somebody got real excited.
I did. It is way, now that you said that right when I was like putting it down my pipe hole, it's so good. And then now I'm still getting like a lasting light mint flavor, but not like a rye mint. I don't know. This one's good. I think this one's
See what
good.
you're talking about. It's like the back of my tongue is like, I don't know. When you eat a piece of gum and it like lights your tongue up a little bit? The back of my tongue is still doing that.
Yes.
That one's more traditional light whiskey.
This is
That
what-
one's
More fun facts about it, Gene?
Look at this tiny little cup.
It's a great cup.
I love it, Gene.
I'm gonna go get my niece's little toy cup to drink out of. Like hold it.
Perfect cup. I drink my espresso and my whiskey out of this cup.
There you go.
But when you only have one cup.
Yeah.
True. I love this one. This one's so good. What do you guys think about this one?
Wait, are you still on B?
Yeah.
Oh, did you already move on?
No. I thought you said, what did you guys think about this one? And I thought I missed you say, ooh, I like C or something.
No,
I was like, I'm still on the B.
Mm-hmm.
Initial thoughts, I'm liking B a little bit better.
I do too.
Initial thoughts. And I'm just gonna put like a little an up arrow on my first impression.
Trev doesn't deal in numbers, he deals in shapes and directions.
That's right.
You should see my notebook, and then even on my the Maker's Mark pick, we had a little notebook, and like I had no notes. It was arrows, and this one I like better, and it was a complete mess. But I understand it. So
as long as you can find Pepe Silvia, then you're fine, buddy.
I can't.
No one gets that joke. Anyway, so all right, so the second one, which is 437, SC 437.
Yep.
I definitely get that mint, and the more I came back to it, you know what it tastes like to me? Like hot cocoa with too much creme de menthe in it. Like you pour yourself a really strong hot cocoa creme de menthe.
I kind of see what you're. Yeah, like if I over spike like some hot chocolate or something, but it's like, I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
I totally get what you're saying.
A little dangerous. Is it so I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were saying that it's creme de menthe. And I'm like, that sounds gross. Like, I'd rather it be creme de menthe.
What's gross about cream?
I don't want cream de men or whatever. It's
Cream de men? It was Boys to Men. They did not change their name to Cream de Men. It's entirely different.
I'm serious though. They were like, it's cream, not cream. But anyway, no one cares. I can see by the look on your faces. Let's move.
We got a water to cleanse the old palate here between pores.
Justin Jonas says, Trev, just let Kira pick. It's just Kira. David and I are just here. Whatever Kira picks is actually what we're going with tonight, David.
100%.
Gene and I, we're just here. In fact, we don't even know what's in that little cup of Gene's.
You don't. It's just espresso. It's creme de menthe.
Creme de meth.
Oh.
Okay. That one was
What
good.
you didn't see is that my drum set's right here, so that was actually me who played that.
With your... never mind.
No, it's good. I want you to go. She was saying your little drum set, and then you're shirtless and you have a little bow tie on, and you're just going at it on a little drum set. Little top.
I have done that before.
That's not what I was...
Yeah, it's good weekend money right there. It's good beer money. You do that at a little kid's birthday party?
You should never do that.
And that's why I'm not allowed to go near any elementary school.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Whatever's in Gene's cups, definitely over 140 proof. This
Only
is
128 today. We're under 140.
only.
Cat's Eye's reputation precedes them.
Yep.
Now I have a question, and this is for Gene, and this is for anyone wondering about light whiskey. What are the rules to light whiskey to get it? Because we see so many light whiskeys that are super high proof.
Yep.
Now, the question would be, why is that? And two, what would cause them to go, if we're used to seeing 140 crazy, what would cause them to go down into the 120s?
Oh, they go down below that too. I've seen some in like the hundreds, low hundreds. Light whiskey is distilled between 160 and 190 proof. So it's distilled higher than bourbon. Bourbon's normally distilled to at most 160. So it's like more. And rationale behind that is mostly that you're stripping more of the harsh grain notes. Now, some people like grain, some people don't like grain. But what you're getting out of that is a sweeter distillate that then takes more influence and more subtleties from the barrel. So no, you're not getting harsh notes. you're getting more of the delicate notes. Also, aged in used oak or fresh uncharred barrels. Barrel entry for light whiskey, like the MGP stuff, was 140 proof. That being said, you can have barrel entry of like 120. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So the old stuff, the oldest I've ever seen was like 27 years old, I think. And a lot of those barrels, actually, I take that back. My light whiskey was 26 year. Canadian corn whiskey, that was a light whiskey. But like down in Indiana, some of them went down to like the 101, 102 proof, and it was that old light whiskey. Started at 140 just from evaporation and all that.
Huh.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say. That was pretty cool.
That was actually very informative.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Literally no more questions. He just answered everything.
Proof. Need help to prove make up for substance.
Like
That's
whiskey
how-
soup.
Bourbon loves Santa.
You don't love Santa, apparently.
we did change the narrative on light whiskey. Light whiskey is absolutely less complex in flavor. The same thing goes for single grain whiskey. Doesn't mean it shouldn't exist. It's great for blends, and it's also great on its own depending on the barrel. So
Very true.
it's just one of those things where you kind of have to have an open mind. I love Canadian whiskey too. Like, who would have said that even 2 years ago? Like, there are good Canadian whiskeys out there.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All about open mind.
Mhm. Canadian Club,
Yeah.
Canadian Goose, Canadian Dry.
Yeah, Canada Dry is my favorite whiskey. So, Gene, I agree with you. Like, light whiskey 100% has a place, and it is very, very different. I would assume distillery to distillery, but definitely bottle to bottle. You know,
Mhm.
we're huge fans of the different Obtainiums that you've come out with, and they are different bottle to bottle. And the thing is I actually love every single Obtainium light whiskey that I've purchased,
Mhm.
and it's got a lot of age on it. It's got a lot of flavor to it, and
Yeah, it's-
I freaking love it. If you like sweet profile whiskey and don't mind getting, I don't know, 13, 15-year-old whiskey for 60 or 70 bucks, I mean, there's no better buy.
Lone Wanderer. That's why light whiskey is so sweet. It pulls out the sugars from the wood. So, no, you're not getting the tannic oak notes. You're getting the sugars from the barrel.
Mhm.
And Ben
Now-
Dura, your comment there, and the bonus is light whiskey is not priced outrageously. Yeah. I mean, especially at Cat's Eye, huge plug for Gene and Cat's Eye.
Mhm.
But I mean, we regularly buy 13 and 15-year-old whiskey for less than $70.
26-year whiskey for under $200.
There you go.
21-year rye soon for like 200 maybe, which is just unheard of.
That's correct.
Now, you have to realize people who aren't or haven't tried light whiskey, it is pretty different. You can't go into it thinking it's going to be anything like there are similar bourbon notes, yeah, but it's definitely different especially if you've never had it. So,
Agreed.
Growing category too. A lot of newer distilleries are starting to distill light whiskey, especially the malt guys. Stranahan's, I think, is starting to do it. What's it called? Virginia something, the malt distillery. And then they're doing their blended malts with light whiskeys to make the equivalent of blended scotch.
Wow.
Yep.
And the distillery, Gene, is called Virginia Slims.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. I really like light whiskey. So anybody in here who doesn't like it, you can go F yo self.
Wow, that's aggressive.
Right? I'm in a bad mood
Hey.
for everyone, so block it.
That's aggressive.
Travis, 21-year rye, yes, Canadian rye. Hopefully getting it soon. I've put the order in, paid for it. It's just a matter of getting it. Yeah, that'll be fun.
That would
And
be
then-
good.
Gene, I know you've talked about it before, but how is it that you find all of these freaking high age, high proof barrels and you find them at a phenomenal cost because then you then put them out at a phenomenal cost? How can you do it and seemingly not many other distilleries do it?
Most of the craft distillers that do a lot of the volume stuff are purchasing to meet projections and purchasing to build a brand around a set product. For example, if I was a company bottling MGP bourbon alone, I am limited only to MGP bourbon. And then if MGP runs out of bourbon, all of a sudden some people switch to Dickel briefly, or some people switch to Bardstown Bourbon Company, just other companies, right?
Sure.
But Obtainium was always built to be able to move from product to product because that was the goal. I never wanted to just bottle light whiskey. I wanted to bottle whiskeys from everywhere that I just came across. So a lot of people do not want to build the brand around every single product. And instead, I built the brand on what can you find next. You're not coming to me expecting the same thing. You're coming expecting a different thing every time, different marketing. The second thing, too, is the connections that you make, the more people you meet, and then you have the relationships that eventually turns into that. I'm willing to knock on doors that other people don't knock on. I was also willing to go into Canada when a lot of people weren't, which is a big thing. Like MGP, when I was buying MGP light whiskey, everybody overlooked the light whiskey. They were looking for the bourbon. I think the same thing's happening now with the Canadian whiskeys. So it was good.
That's good.
Hey,
I
I like that you go for what tastes good, and that's what I like.
Well, I think the other thing there too, and I love this about Gene, is that he's not feeling pressure to do what everybody else is doing. He's not following suit with what everybody else is doing. He's simply looking for amazing whiskey at a great value and typically at a higher proof and a higher age, which is sort of blazing your own trail when everybody else is trying to repeat.
Sure.
I mean, even look at what Dickel did with their 8-year bourbon, right?
Mhm.
Like the bourbon craze is on. Let's take some Dickel that's basically the same shit. It just has some bourbony notes in it, and let's market it as bourbon because we're going to follow suit. Everybody's doing that. Cat's Eye's not.
Dickel makes good bourbon, though.
It's not bad. I don't mind.
It's good. It's good bourbon.
It is.
If you're blind,
Okay. What I basically am.
Everybody on screen here has glasses except for you.
I was going to say, if I didn't have my glasses, you do not want to let me drive a vehicle without my glasses. Like, you will die, I will die, everyone will die. It's bad. I can't even see a stop sign.
I
I'll
don't
just
even
blaze
see
right
glasses,
through it.
so I don't even know.
Are you glasses blind?
I'm glass blind.
You don't even see glasses.
Anyway, cup number 3.
Yeah, we're
Moving
going on to 3. I'm getting thirsty. She's making fun of blind people. The deer will die. Yeah, I had my glasses on when I killed that deer, Donnie, okay? It also killed my vehicle. Too soon. God.
What is this one? This one is 452.
Yeah, this is 452, everybody.
And what's the proof on this one?
128.4.
Okay.
Everything is between 127.3 and 129.2. So a real
Yeah, I
tight
thought that they were
bubble
going to
range.
swing a lot more, and I was a little annoyed that they weren't.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah, I'm happy with this.
I really like ideal scenario. I wanted the ones that we're trying now, which are, I mean, for light whiskey, relatively low. And then I wanted to find, but the barrels that we got delivered, I think, were not high in the rickhouse. So I think we got a lot of low rickhouse stuff. I think it would have been cool, though, to have like a big swing so that we could say, here's what high proof, I mean, same thing with bourbon. I would love more than anything to have a flight with barrel proof MGP because it goes all the way down, bourbon goes all the way down to the 90s, all the way up to like the 130s, 140s, same age, and really see what the difference is.
This one's good. I get a lot of mint too off of this one.
Oh,
But
Kira's already
it's a
in.
little bit more bursty. Like a ice cube. Like, like the
That
ice
would be a good name for
Burst?
a pick. It's Bursty.
Yes. There we go.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Isn't it?
There's something.
She wants your Ryan. Look at this.
Even if you're blind, vote for me. I'll send you the ballot for you.
Make sure everybody in 2024 you write in Kira's name.
Be like Kanye. See if I get more votes than Kanye.
I think we could do it.
Oh gosh.
There's only had a sip. You're right. C is minty as well, but it feels maybe this is premature of me to say this. That's my new word. Is a little bit more balanced than number B, which also had mint.
Maybe I need to go
C is
back.
better.
To me, it's what
I like C better.
I was gonna say. Hey, we've got our first mega chat with all of our faces on it. Let's go. It took me a little bit to do. She goes, "What's up, nerds? Love to you all," says Amy Bohm.
Hello, Amy.
Hopefully,
Amy.
you guys saw our faces. You didn't see it?
No.
Ah.
Here, I'll go back here because I'm also
You just
watching.
need to go to the YouTube and watch what's about to pop up. It's all of our faces as fireworks on the screen.
What? Really?
Oh yeah.
I'll check it later because I don't see it.
I'm just gonna start texting girls right now.
Hey, you got to try his new pick.
New pick? I thought you meant new. Girlfriend.
I gotcha.
Never. No one laughed. Fine.
I can't play it again on this software, so you just have to take my word for it, or hope someone wants to show us our faces again.
Oh, so C is, to me, standing out above the first two immediately. There is a balance and a complexity there that I feel like isn't in the first two. And for that complexity note, let's now turn the camera to Kira. Kira, what's C like?
Oh gosh, it's really good. I don't know. I can't really explain it. It's got that mint kind of obviously, right? We just were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of this like plastic fruit kind of in the background. That's a good note. Like a bubble gum.
That's a good note.
It's a good note. A bubble gum that's been chewed and it's almost done with its flavor.
But it's been sitting on a handrail in New York for several years.
No, but you know how sometimes when we were little, I don't know, I did this when I was little, I would have my gum because I would only get one piece a month. I'd take my gum and I'd put it in water and then it would regenerate my gum for the next day. It kind of has that kind of a feel to it. It's good.
This to me seems a little bit like light whiskey is light, yes, but this one seems, I don't know, heavier. Like there's like an extra thickness to this one.
Yes.
There
Got
you
a little
go.
girth to it.
Yes, 100%, man. Like the other ones sort of had a dominant note or two, and then it was light whiskey. This one is complex.
Oh my God.
Surprisingly complex.
The Claw he just bought fireworks. He bought $100 worth of fireworks that just popped up on your YouTube screen.
Steve Holt.
So I put it on, I look at my phone.
Just wait. You need to watch you need to pull up the stream.
Yeah, Inception.
Yeah. We're all in the stream.
Oh, there.
Oh, there. I see it. Steve, I see it.
Steve Holt.
Steve Holt.
The Claw just dropped it.
Is it weird that we're all watching ourselves?
We're just to see the fireworks.
Alive.
There it is.
You know, Whiskey 2 has been long overdue for a watch party.
We just got 3 in a row.
That is so
Auto
cool.
movie. What? Auto movie Johansson? What? It's OMJ. He might have. I don't know what that meant. But then Scott Pigsley did one too, and I missed what he said. Probably something along the lines of Trevor deserves that medallion. Kira hates blind people. Gene gives people rashes.
All of the rashes.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I want to do D, like the.
You want to do the D?
Yeah. What's this one called?
The-
451?
451 is the D, and I'm still reveling in C. To me,
Yep.
C is a game breaker, a game changer. I'm going to cleanse my palate before I go to D, but C is where it's at.
Well, I did do C and then B, and you're right. It kind of does blow B a little bit out of the water.
Yeah.
I would say that C is more reminiscent of what like I'm used to expecting from a light whiskey or something, you know? Whereas the other two were doing, the first one was doing left field. I don't know what the spiciness was just so different. Like that pepper was so different.
It's so similar to Jack Barrel Proof. That pepper note, like not the, I mean, it's bourbon versus light whiskey, but pepper note's almost identical.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah, you can kind of, if you think about it, you could definitely tell that it might be, and I know it probably doesn't pull a whole lot from those barrels, but I feel like it would
Mostly
pull
serving
enough.
Sugars. It's mostly the sugar. That's why it's so sweet. The higher proof pulls the sugars better than lower proof.
All
That's
right,
something I never knew about wood, that there was sugar in it.
Hendo bought fireworks to say "Go Braves." Gosh dang right.
Baseball. Is
Baseball.
baseball even playing?
Oh, baseball, boo.
No. Then again, not a good day to be an Iowa basketball fan. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
I saw that, buddy.
You know what?
Ugly.
That's the thing. You know, why be a Iowa basketball fan and get your heart broken?
That was like heartbreaking.
Speaking of heartbreak, I'm wearing a little bit of it here.
I mean, is your heart truly broken being a fans of the Lions?
And
It's
honestly,
just kind of permanently dead.
it's being a fan of the Lions. Being a fan of the Lions has its benefits because you never go into a Sunday expecting to win. So, like, you end up, most fans cheer for touchdowns and for winning games. With the Lions, we get excited when they get a first down. So we're cheering 6-7 times a game.
My shirt says "Here to Bang"
Yeah, it does actually say here to bang.
because of the fireworks that was happening.
Wrench indentation at the top of the wax. I don't know if we can do that or not.
I
That
was
being
gonna say,
said, what I was going to offer you guys tonight, exclusive, glow in the dark wax.
Yes!
What?
Yes! Yes!
Even if we pick the worst bottle, people, we want
It
glow in the
glows.
dark wax.
Dude.
It's good, but you know what's better? The wax.
You know what's better? Turn the lights off. Why are you touching me? No. I mean,
Even in a power outage, you can find your bottle.
There you go.
there you go.
That's
Done
pretty
deal.
cool.
Guess what, people? Could be yours.
So amazing, dude.
Little Willie Wilson bought fireworks that said Trev loves the D. So I got D in my hand and I'm about to put it in my face.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Wait, are we on B or D?
D. We're on
Oh.
451. I like how a minute ago I cleansed my palate with water getting ready for D. Gene cleansed his palate with Jack Daniel's single barrel proof.
Yes.
It's cleansed.
This smells like a powdered donut.
Oh, maybe a contender?
Not the
I think
donut that's
Steve-
like the thick one, but the really light, flaky donut. You know what I'm talking about? You know how there's two different donuts?
Yes, there are two different donuts for
Yeah.
those of you who don't know.
There's like a cake donut that's really dense, and then there's the really light, fluffy one. This is the light, fluffy one with powdered sugar all over it.
C and D are classic light whiskey.
This one's like the first one. What are the cut? This one's actually pretty dark. For
These
all
guys-
being the same age,
Oh, man. All right.
That is
that
really
seems
good.
much darker than the other ones.
All right,
I
everybody
like
stop.
how D is more the
Comparison.
pepper. D is more pepper like A did. And I like that.
Mhm. Oh, my gosh. Just
Yeah.
C and D have completely changed the show. A and B don't stand a chance.
I think A and B are out, right?
The thing I like about A is the pepper note,
I
but
like it too.
it's one note, right? Like that's all you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, for somebody that just likes that, it would blend well. That's the other thing people always say, like, oh, what do you do with the ones that aren't great or the ones that are only one note? You blend them with other whiskeys that have the different notes, and all of a sudden you got something with all the notes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Like I did find A's pepper note really unique because you get pepper obviously on other whiskeys, but this one was straight up beef jerky, freaking chunks of pepper hitting you in the
Yes.
mouth. But it was sort of a 1.5 note wonder. Pepper, awesome, freaking amazing.
That's
I'll remember it because of that.
On which one? A?
On A,
A.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then moving back to C and D, I am now confused very happily.
Well, I think D kind of gives us the happy medium of it all, right? So we are getting that
I'm-
peppery from a Jack
I'm
bottle.
telling you right now, D
Yes.
is my front runner.
Mm,
I really like D.
That's
So I'm gonna
good.
just go between C and D.
yeah.
I think D's the winner.
You know what's weird? It almost feels like this is what it feels like to me. It's like you almost blended all three of these to get D. Because you get the
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's like the spiciness. It's like they've just progressed all night. Is just the next step up the ladder. And then now here it is. We're at the top.
You got to try them side by side now.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Wow. This one is quintessential. You know, to me, it's spicy, but it's still heavy vanilla bomb.
Mhm.
Freaking, I really like that.
So
I'm going back to C.
I'm going back and forth between C and D right now, and wow, D is the shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go between the C and the D. My two favorite. Bubble Bath Bourbon said, wrenchingthedark.com.
No. 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 That's not good.
That'd be a good name.
Can't be.
Man. Whew.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Bourbon Man said we picked up barrel today. Glass A seemed boring. Went back the other direction, and it was the obvious choice. Got to go back the other way before you call it. And that's the thing. That's
Good
just
advice.
my first pass through. Now you got to start going back through them,
Mhm.
seeing what you can pick up on them.
That's good
But
advice.
first pass through D kind of blew my mind.
Yeah.
What I just did, I went D, A, D, B, D, C, D. But you're not drinking a lot of it. You're just putting it on your, yeah.
I mean, you're not.
Oh, my cups are almost gone. We have anything left? You laugh like it's a joke. I'll just take the rest. Oh wait, you need some.
That's okay, baby. If anybody here has a good palate, it sure as heck isn't Trev and I. It's you,
That's true, because I got this.
because you got that proof.
Look, we have Anna on board. She's on the D.
Yes.
You had me at donut.
And when I went back to C and tried C, C was a little bit lighter in, I don't know.
Oh, what the crap! Oh no.
But
What?
I don't know. I did the D. I went from the D into the A, and then I went back to the C, and the nose was like 10 out of 10
freaking
good.
scared me because here I am talking, and then you just like in the middle of my sentence go, "Oh my!"
No, listen.
Something bad happened.
I go to C, go to A, and then go to C, and C is like a freaking funnel cake.
So, Trev, with Kira, it's like Jurassic Park rules. No sudden movements, buddy. Nice and slow. No voice fluctuation, nothing.
I get real scared. Like someone came into your house or something. I was like, what? What do I gotta do?
Look, you would know when someone comes into my house. It's happened before on stream. I literally had to go clear my house because I thought someone came in. We have a storm door, like the glass door on the front door,
Yeah.
and it makes a very audible and distinct noise when someone opens it. And I'm sitting there streaming, no one's here. All of a sudden, I hear it, like that noise,
Haunted.
and I'm like, for one, who would come in the front door? You always go into the back door. So, of course, I spring into action. Does anyone remember that? That I grabbed an AK-47, everything. I cleared the house. I legitimately thought someone was in the house.
Oh, man.
Okay, you're right. I just went back to A and it's all butterscotch, like a peppery butterscotch.
A has really changed a bit. But I
Damn it,
think
Bourbon Band, we had our choice.
I
And then you had to come in here.
but I think for me, C has changed too, going back and forth. I think the same things about C, but now I'm recognizing that C actually drinks a little bit hot, not in a fun way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, the D though, I just love it. It's got this like sweet, it's almost like a sticky, like kid's hand in a way. Like, you know how like they smell real
You know how
sticky?
like I'm always walking around downtown grabbing kids' hands and licking them because it might be sticky like that.
No, the only way I know that is because of church. Like
Because you licked hands in church?
No,
Wait, who licked the hands?
because of the little kids that I'm like, listen, it's Jesus. And I'm like, give me your hand. And it freaking gross.
Give me your hand. Jesus wants to slap it.
I hope the church is not watching. They're like, she's hitting our kids.
My 1 and 2 right now are DNA.
I know the A coming back to
The
it.
A is coming back.
It's
Big time.
crazy.
It was actually much better the second time. Like at first I liked it, but going to B and then C, I was like, nah, and
Mhm.
these are blowing out of the water. Then I go back to it and I'm like, wait a minute, it's maybe it needed some time to open up. So I'm letting some of these
Mhm.
do its thing
Yeah.
before just
A
jumping the
still
gun.
is like one, 2 notes. I think B. It's not low proof. B is, I guess, it's 120. Yeah, within a proof, that one just falls flat.
It does. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Nothing,
Let's take B out.
I think
nothing
B is
going
out.
on.
I actually am agreeing with Gene on the AD. Like, C was so impressive coming off of B, but maybe it was because it was coming off of B.
So are we gonna eliminate? We're gonna eliminate B.
Mhm.
Yes.
I have no qualms with that.
Okay.
No,
Fair
I
enough.
like it, but as long as we don't just start trying to eliminate D first.
No.
No, we'll
I won't
always take
fight
the
you.
D.
So I am a little nervous though, because A, at the first, sip, it's so peppery. And then you have to come back to it. And then you're like, yeah, it's good. It's kind of like a first date where it was like really awkward. Where you're like, maybe I should just call them again because I don't have anybody else to go to the movies with tonight.
I mean, they did pay for dinner, and look at what you were wearing.
Yeah. And then you come back, you're like, actually, you're kind of cool. So I don't know though if that's somebody who I want to bring home. But I don't know. That's just,
Who's got the D though? You know,
the D's the friggin' Tomcat all over. Everyone's
Yeah.
getting a piece of that. So we want it.
you want the
Now-
D.
Bourbon Loves Santa asks a question, and I want to drop. This is a good time to mention this. He goes, "How do I become a Patreon?" There's 2 points. In fact, Matt literally just dropped both of our Patreons, and that's what I was going to say. To get in on this pick, it is going to be if you're a Patreon of mine or if you're a Patreon of theirs, that's the only place you're freaking getting it.
Yes.
So there you go.
Exactly.
Take your pick. Join both is what I'm going to tell you to do.
But mainly join Trev's. Ours isn't that
Mainly join David's.
good. No.
Kira
And
will.
me.
She makes fun of blind people. David loves blind people.
He's one of them.
He's a
I'm one of us,
blind guy.
guys. I'm one of us. I'm part of the crew.
I have glasses somewhere.
Oh no, hold on.
Mine.
Kira's,
See?
Kira's trying to join the crew right now,
What's
and
up?
I'm pretty offended by it.
That kind.
I'm like the Ghostbuster.
I don't trust you. You don't even look like a person who wears glasses.
Why? Because I'm cooler. Looking?
No, that looks like the people who buy those. Just
Ironically,
they're just like a lens. It's like a plastic lens.
It's the blue light glasses.
Yeah, it helps me with, looking at the screen. No, these help me live.
I can't drive without these.
I can't do anything.
Whatever. Fine.
I love it.
Here's a question that's only for Gene.
Yeah.
What is the average yield for these picks?
We've been getting, let's see, 140 was the lowest, but that one was below average. I think it leaked. 150 to 180 for most of these. Good yield. And these weren't consolidated either. So, like the Canadians that you went through, those were consolidated at least twice in their lives. These have not been. So single barrel since new.
Since birth.
Since birth. Yeah.
That D is so good though.
Tell me about it.
That's another thing too with the light whiskey that I want to get into at some point. Enjoy the D. But while you're enjoying the D, like how cool would it be getting new fill light whiskey that are port barrels from new, that are even beer barrels? I think a beer barrel for 6 years would be wonderful. Like just so funky different.
Yes.
Mhm.
Stuff like that. Obviously, it's going to take years upon years for that to come to fruition, but I think it's going to be cool. I'm doing, fingers crossed, the same with malt. I want to start putting malt in some beer barrels, wine barrels, all that. Seeing how those act down the road.
Well, I'm a fan of if you want to. I love finishing. I've been on a huge finished anything kick, and like I'm all for people throw it in whatever freaking barrel you can find and seeing what happens.
Yep.
I think it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Well,
to see
remember
what
with
happens.
malt and with even light whiskey, it's always been used oak. Like Scotch single malt was always, you could always get sherry barrel from new malt. So it's the categories that you can do that with are the malt, light whiskey, corn whiskey. I think that's about it. The 3 categories, but it would be cool to play around with it. Used barrels, you're not going to get the harsh oak notes, but you're going to get the grain notes combined with the influence from the wine or whatever barrels. J Max, cool. Yeah, come over anytime.
So speaking of finishing but not finishing, Gene, you made a 26-year. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyway.
No, wait, time out. My wife texts me. She goes, Gene, I can't believe you gave them that photo. And my response was, I didn't give them the photo.
Guess what? Look,
the mustache.
when I want something, I'm gonna get it. And I was like, I need a photo of Gene just looking perfect.
Rough.
And no. I was like, I saw that photo and said, what a beautiful man. This is going on the thumbnail.
Tickler. That's what I call my mustache.
Dude,
I love the mustache.
That's a great name for it, the tickler.
The tickler.
Also, you didn't look bad at all, buddy. You looked freaking epic anytime between 1980 and 1989. Like you would have killed in that time range.
I would have let you tickle me with that mustache
throughout 1980, which is hilarious.
I'm not going to tell you how I found the photo, though.
And doesn't matter.
Because what I'm saying is, like, if I ever need another one, my sources, like, I can't give my secrets away.
I'll take one for you.
Oh, thank God. Now I'm just going to text Gene and be like, I need you to look ridiculous.
It's not me that doesn't like rocking the mustache. I love the mustache. It's somebody that I'm married to that doesn't like the mustache.
You know what that mustache reminded me of? When I was in the Army and we would go do training exercises, we would grow our mustaches because that's all you could legally grow in the Army. You can't have facial hair, but you can technically have a mustache. So when we were in the field and no one was like hounding us, we would grow these sick
mustaches.
Yeah, I mean, I love them. They're
awesome. Because of the masks? The mask would go around, it wouldn't go over the mustache.
Yeah, I think that's probably why they allowed it, just because the seal of the gas mask. But come on, who needs a gas mask? Hold your breath.
When you're used to drinking light whiskey, 140 proof, you're good, right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be crying a little bit, but whatever.
So, Gene, I wanted to ask a question before we actually decide which of these that we're going to pick. You, and correct me if I'm wrong, did you do a 26-year Canadian whiskey in a seltzer?
Yeah.
Dude, talk about that. I want to hear about it.
I did a hard seltzer with the 26-year whiskey. Aaron Goldfarb. This was also in the podcast, Bourbon and Proof. So check that out. Chris Hart of Whiskey Pete did the podcast too. I don't know if you've heard of him, YouTuber. No, so Aaron Goldfarb wrote a book, Hacking Whiskey. He was one of the first periodicals that I read about whiskey. So I got to know him. Oh, it's so cool that you're writing about whiskey, etc. And one of his chapters was about somebody who, a bar owner, who made Pappy Van Winkle Jello shots. And the idea was the whiskey community, the hardcore nerds, and this goes back to Matt's shit. Like, Matt got a bunch of shit for swirling whiskey too hard. You cannot take whiskey seriously. Like, you enjoy it, you drink it, that's it. So, I mean, look.
I mean, okay, tell me this, though.
Look.
If you genuinely get mad at that For one, I've never had a whiskey, and maybe I'm the problem. I'll take a step back. Maybe I'm the problem, and I just have never had something that is getting destroyed by doing this. But guess what? It smells pretty freaking delicious to me, and it's the same. I don't know. So
Sometimes you just gotta.
I can't wait to drink D.
Oh, that was awesome.
No, so I took that concept, right? The whole idea that you can't take things seriously, and if it tastes good, it tastes good. It doesn't matter that it's something that it was in a barrel for 26 years, you know? ADHD. So I took that concept and I thought to myself, I want to do a seltzer with the oldest spirit ever done in a seltzer. So I collaborated. Yeah, my wife. Yeah, I kind of wanted to say, like, don't take things seriously. It tastes great. It really is very good. But the point is, have fun. Like, it's $9 for 4 of them. It is not expensive. There's not a ton of whiskey in it. Just enjoy what you drink, and the rest is history.
Exactly.
I feel like that's a phrase that I use a lot is have freaking fun. What are you going to do? You're going to drink your whiskey and you're going to die. We're all going to die. So what's the point of living your whole life just being super serious and then you're going to be on your deathbed and look back and be like, yep, I really enjoyed sitting in the room by myself, not having fun.
You know what's more annoying than that? The people that are going to die with sealed bottles on their shelves.
Yeah.
Of all the good stuff.
Ooh.
That grinds my gears more than people swirling whiskey.
Yeah,
if
that
you
definitely.
die with a sealed bottle on your shelf because I'm saving it for somebody, that bugs me a lot.
Dude.
Every bottle behind me, except for one, is open. And it's the one that's not open is I finished the other one and I just haven't opened it yet. But it's my spare. It's a sealed bottle of Elmer T. Lee, and I'm gonna open it. So because I killed the other one. So
I mean, I keep some backup bottles sealed.
Yeah.
The ones that I've got sealed, I've got anniversary bottles. So batch 1 of Nassif Family Reserve was released at my wedding. So I've got a bottle of that for it should last hopefully for all of our anniversaries for life. Like I've got enough to last so we can enjoy like a glass together per anniversary for forever, which is pretty cool.
So he plans on being married for a long time.
Unlike me.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we were just gonna last like a year. I was like,
well, I got you for the divorce though. So
that's right. That's right.
We're
exactly.
Good. Either way.
Wait, you can represent both of us, right?
Mm-hmm. Just put a mustache on for me, and then leave your mustache on.
I'll show up to court one day with a mustache. I'm representing you, and then shave it. I'm representing him.
Exactly.
But no, Gene, you're 100% right. Trev, you're obviously always right. But I mean, we in some of our early videos, we actually, I mean, not as bad as Matt got it for that video, but stupid stuff like we would spill whiskey on purpose, and people would be like, unsubscribed. No whiskey should be spilled. Like, okay, goodbye,
dude. Look back. Remember the first time Matt did the according to Reddit, and he called people out. So it was the round 2. If you go back to my version of that, my last bottle was me pouring Blanton's off of my roof into a cup, and people, for one, I didn't use Blanton's. It was an infinity bottle, and I just poured it off my roof, and people were like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, for one, you're not concerned that I'm an idiot on my roof pouring whiskey. I don't care. They were like, "What are you doing to the Blantons?"
It's ridiculous, honestly. Whiskey should be enjoyed. We all drink it because we love the flavor, but none of us is exempt from getting a little buzzed up, which is fun for all of us. So people need to literally get their panties out of a wad, pull some sticks out of their ass, and just have fun with a literal product meant to taste great and have fun with and share with friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Eric, Sawyer says Trev's always right except for when he's answering questions about what whiskey he is drinking. Eric Sawyer just became public enemy number 1.
Brother of Tom.
He's Tom's brother. You can't be an enemy.
No. Mortal enemy. Oh gosh.
All right. Well, I picked the D.
I'm actually
That is me.
I'm solidified on D. So A made a strong bourbon van run at the end.
It did.
Really
I was
did.
actually preparing to give my arguments for any of them, but yeah, my answer was D too.
A was better. Still 1.5 notes.
I thought maybe one of you guys would have gone back for the Blantons, and I was preparing my. These are the notes I like, but now I don't have to do that. So
No, because we're all brilliant, and we chose the best one.
Oh man.
A is really good, but I mean, what I like about it is that it's different. But I don't want to go for too different. I want to go for who's gonna like it more, and what's
Wait,
really
Gene.
good. This is good.
Gene, what are you doing, buddy? Dude, check in. What's going on?
Gene, what?
You're cleaning out my palate with garbage.
Wait a minute. What bag was that?
No, it's a real bag. That's a kind of vintage thing.
Mhm.
Ooh, look at that.
What is-
It's
That's
the
a Weller
bag.
antique bag.
They have bags for that?
Well, you got to be special, but yeah.
My mom tells me I'm special all the time, Gene.
Oh man.
There. Do we want to compare? Let's see. Do we want to do D to A one more time?
Oh, Gene's
I'll
pressing.
I'll do it.
Gene's
but
pressing for the yay. Let's do
I
it.
don't know.
No, I'm
that
not.
doesn't
For
fit.
the A, I just wanted to
Let's do it.
side by side one last time.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's-
I have one sip of A left.
You know what? C. I think I can eliminate A for being 1.5 notes.
We should do C.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. Did you like C better or A? Because
I like-
C had more complexity.
It did.
Yeah, I think we should do probably C and D
Not
just
bad.
because the notes that are on A are good, but like Gene said, there are like just one or two, and they're very, very intense.
But that's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But that's it. Those are the only notes you're getting.
For
Agreed.
sure.
Palate cleanser.
Which, dude, Blanton's, you son of a bitch.
I got us some Evan Williams bottle bound around here somewhere. That's my plans.
Kira, do you want to take a Blanton's pour from the bottle?
No,
You sure?
no, you better not. No, save that until I'm dead.
We only have a little bit left.
When I'm dead, that's when I'll drink it. I gotta say that, please.
What's up, Stephen Hill?
Stevens on a hill.
All right, so I feel like my
Okay, I'll
decision is definitive, and I have nothing really to add. So y'all talk about it real quick. C and D.
See, I do get a little bit of cocoa on it. Like a good chocolate cookie cocoa. Like a Christmas chocolate. You know those ones that I made? Bubble Bath gave me the
Oh,
recipe
yeah,
for?
yeah, yeah.
Tastes like that.
C fell flat.
I just told you it tastes like a cookie. Fine, whatever. You wanted to go.
Gene, I've been sold on D for about 30 minutes, buddy. So the D is killing it over here.
It is so good.
Hold on, I got to cleanse my palate. I did a Weller Special Reserve and Blanton's Blend, which are my two
Ooh.
favorite bourbons.
I bet
Oh
that's
my
good.
gosh, Trev. You
Have you-
literal piece of shit, Trev. How
Have you
dare you?
Have you tried Blanton's?
I got
I'd
it
rather have
actually
this.
somewhere.
I would much rather have this. It was like $22 for a jug of it. Same mash bill, right?
That's right. Oh gosh, a freaking jug. Ugh.
I taught my dad to refill his Blanton's bottle with this, and all of his friends. I was like, I promise you, your friends aren't going to know the difference. All you got to do is refill it.
They won't. They
That is
won't.
so
You
true.
won't know
Very
the
true.
difference.
This is terrible. Never do
It's not-
this.
It's not bad.
Dude, it's
It's
well
not bad.
reserved
I
with
just think
Blanton's. What were you
it is
expecting?
soft. It was a lot softer in comparison.
This blend.
I thought we
Miller
were
Special Reserve, Blanton's.
Okay, so the Willis Special Reserve in Blanton's is literally like it tastes like the children's cough syrup.
Wait.
It's a waste.
I was a little afraid there for a minute.
We can try it with the 107 now too.
Okay, so Mark Eminek. Okay, here we go. Look at he has the bag, the Blanton's bag too. Okay. We need to do a how to properly blend. It's in your mouth.
In your mouth.
Oh no, that hurts. Back end's not great. That burns like harsher than light whiskey.
Oh. I almost think like maybe you accidentally grabbed like the Blantons, but it's really Crown Royal in a bag, you know? Like
Oh wait.
You should No, I literally thought he was about to pull up a Crown Royal.
I can get some Crown too in here if we need to. Start mixing Crown with
don't you even dare. Don't you even
not tonight. But the next live stream, we're doing Crown Royal with Blake.
Do it. Yes.
I don't know where my Crown bottle is. We live in Iowa. Well, Midwest generally. Is it same in Michigan? They're like
Crown.
obsessed with Crown Royal.
Oh yeah.
Literally flush with Crown Royal.
You go to a tailgate in the Midwest, and there's like the cheap stuff is either Canadian Club or Windsor, the other Canadian, or Black Velvet, I guess. Black Velvet's number one selling whiskey in Iowa is Black Velvet.
Dude,
Thank
for
God.
days in Michigan. Black Velvet for days.
When you say that to somebody in the South or even like Northeast, and the Northeast is very close to the Black Velvet distillery, they're like, what are you talking about? That's the Midwest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all around Detroit. They're just walking around with their little Crown bags. Probably Crown's not even in it. I don't even know what's in my bag.
Like a Mad Dog in it, like a Natty, a Saturday's in it, a Natterdays.
Like,
hey, don't talk crap about Natterdays. You know what I drink all summer on the boat? Natterdays.
The D? I don't know yet.
No.
What heavy, dude.
I'm the Natterdays in a glass that says D, but it's Natterdays.
But yes,
what are we
I'm
calling
going to
it?
go back to the D. I think the D is the best.
Honestly, guys, I want a family consensus here. I want us all to be able to hug and kiss later. But the D to me,
that was it.
If the D fills my mouth, the D makes me feel good.
It's so creamy. The D creams in my mouth.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
What if we did a white wax dripping dip? I don't know why.
I have no idea why you would want that, but
Just choke a little bit.
It seems
It makes
fitting.
sense, right?
Well, glow in the dark is almost white. It's almost like a radioactive guy.
Wait,
well, so we get the powder. You can add the powder to anything.
Oh, okay.
So the white might show up. Maybe I don't know what glow in the dark powder does to certain colors, but I feel like it would show up good with white.
Mhm.
I felt like if you add it to like a dark wax, it wouldn't show up as good.
Oh no. So it's like little speckles. So the color does not matter. It's the fact that it's actually
speckles glow.
Speckles glow. Yeah.
Oh, I just
Yeah, it doesn't blend with the color itself. So I mean, it'll work. The white dripping wax.
I think white. Since it is D, I think the wax needs to be white.
guess so.
Robbing
All of us
D.
whiskey ladies were like, fine,
Robbing D.
sure.
Yeah. In love
As
with
long as it tastes good, it's okay, I guess.
Hold on, before we get too far, let me read the super chat we got up here. It was Mark, and he said, just for the big and fireworks, but I need a mod to teach Mark that is not how he gets the fireworks. But I appreciate the valiant effort, Mark. He tried, but he got regular fireworks.
Mark,
Just the boring fireworks.
Mark, grow up, Mark. Grow up.
Mark, I saw he said something about pouring Pappy 15, which I think he was trying to flex on us because we're drinking the granddaddy of all Blantons.
Oh, pink wax. We already did pink wax. We put it on brain
Yeah, I already
candy.
Yeah,
did.
brain
Already
candy
did
had pink
pink.
wax.
I like the white wax. Throbbing
White
G.
wax, definitely. I think, for one, I honestly think that would look cool.
I don't
But
think
two, it fits perfect with the D.
it's perfect.
Can I show you guys a little something that's private and sensitive to me? So I was writing notes.
No. You already sent me a picture of that last night when you were concerned.
So I was writing notes. I was writing notes about the things that we were tasting, and I was doing it in a very sincere fashion. And so I have some notes for like C. Right there's my notes for C.
There you go.
And then here's my notes for D. That's it.
Star.
Just a freaking star. That's it.
I'm shocked there was no penis drawn.
You want to see my notes? I didn't even write D. It's just some arrows, and then there's not even D because I tasted it and said, that's that one. That's so good.
Good.
All right, so it is then
D
official.
was great.
It is SC451, 128.5 proof light whiskey, aged Jack Daniel's barrels, almost 7 years old. Gene,
It
what's
might
that
be
price?
it might be 7 years old by the time we get it bottled. I think
There
they
you
were
go.
like early April, so it's gonna be like a month away tops.
Nice.
So that's so quick, though.
Fleshlight, no.
Oh.
Glow in the dark white wax.
It's a chocolate starfish, Scott.
I just don't think David knows how to draw a star.
I'm a bad drawer.
Oh, there's Mark. He got the fireworks this time. He says trying again. That's how you do it, Mark. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, going back to the D, I just want more of it. This is good.
It's
Hell
really
yeah.
good. And the best part is, like, I'm gonna work a lot on pricing with you guys, but I think if your subscribers are getting it $39.99, let's call it. I mean, that's a hell of a deal for that.
Dude,
Oh yeah, for this right
whiskey
here.
in 2022. I mean, light whiskey, it's not bourbon whiskey. Yeah, bourbon whiskey is going to be $70 right now for 6 year. Or 7 year, yeah, you're probably going to pay 60, 70. It's a hell of a deal.
I think it's safe. Okay. You can't think of this as a bourbon. Get that out of your head.
No.
Get this out of your head. This is not a bourbon.
Was there a point in time that people thought of rye as, oh, this is not a bourbon? Yeah. Like, what, 10 years ago? 7 years ago? I remember when people would say, like, oh, it's a rye. And look at rye now.
Mm-hmm.
You can't look at it the same way. Same with American malt. American malt in the next year or two, I mean, people are going to stop saying it's bastardized Scotch. It's American malt. It's really good. Really, really good.
I will say, regardless, how do I even want to say this? For $40, this Glass D is totally worth trying, is what I'm saying.
yes.
Yeah, it really
Black out 4 times for $40.
It's worth a chance. I'm telling you, it's gonna be different, but it's totally worth the chance to me. This one, it's $40.
I mean, you've got like age stated 128.5 proof 7 year shit that you just had 3 really sexy people and me pick on a live stream. What more could you want for $39.99?
No, I'm about to
White
sweeten
wax
the
dip dripping down the bottle.
But wait, there's more. Not only did 3 sexy people and David pick this, not only is there white oozing wax,
Oozing.
3 blind people picked this.
Whatever.
Look at this.
We got the best of both.
Ah! What's happening? This is a steal, people. it's cheaper than gas right now.
There you go.
That's funny. That's actually funny.
Oh.
I'm serious. This is a little for $40 bottle. This is a little hitter.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Gene, so excited, buddy. This is
Very exciting.
awesome.
We're gonna
Oh
have
my
a good
gosh.
time. And we need to do some more like just regular hangout chats.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude.
especially even next week. I got a bunch of bottles in Kentucky, and they weren't all the fancy bottles too. Like I didn't realize how much I liked the Bardstown Bottled and Bond for $19.
That's good.
Yeah, that was
It's
excellent.
very good.
Good.
Yeah. But yeah,
Gene, you're welcome. I don't know. I'm just going to speak for everyone on this screen right now, but I mean, I would say you're welcome anytime.
good. I need
So-
to commit to it more. I really
Well,
do.
you have to tell me when you're coming because I don't like pop-ins.
Yeah, we definitely don't like
Friday dates.
pop-ins. So, Gene, Friday nights literally before 10 p.m. Eastern suck. So, are you free on Monday nights?
This Monday.
That's pretty messed up, dude.
Let me check.
Let me check.
This Monday, I would be free.
Dude,
Ooh.
how about you join? We drink some. Let's drink some budget shit. Let's do it.
And I'll make
Yep.
a game up.
Yes.
Hey, I don't know because I leave for vacation tomorrow. I don't know my itinerary,
Yeah.
but I mean, at 8:00, like, are we going to be climbing a freaking mountain?
Or are we
Probably not. So, and I'm not bringing any whiskey with me, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to stop at a store while we are there. And
You know
I'm
what we
going to
should
buy
do?
I'm going to buy the most budgetest
Yep.
bottle, and I'm going to phone call you.
Let's get
Yes!
a bunch of mums.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was it? Curiosity Public did like you have to buy a bottle wherever we're going in Vegas for under like $40. Like that was pretty cool.
I'm literally
I like the idea
going
of
to
doing,
Vegas.
like the budget, showcasing the cheap stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Dutch got lost, and Dutch ran around. He was sweating forever, and Dutch was terrible. And then I wrote a song about it for Matt Madness starting at 10 p.m. tonight.
What?
Store time.
He says you take more vacations than anyone I know. I don't know who he's talking to.
Definitely
Kira?
not me.
Yeah.
It's probably Kira.
I'm on one vacation in my whole life.
Wait, how many likes are we at? 100 likes for? Are we not over 100 likes?
For a sheltered song.
Are we
You'll have
freaking
to
not?
give us a song title because we have no idea.
Yeah, we did not prepare for that.
109 people are watching.
Yeah, and we're not at 100.
5.
Wait, we're not at 100 likes. You sons of bitches. I'm talking to you in chat.
Like
You hit that like button and you hit it now.
I'll do
We're
it.
about to raise the price to $69.69,
yes.
22
No,
minutes.
$420.69.
and you don't want that. You want 39.
Like,
I keep drinking the D, and I want to save some of this sample so I can go back to it, but I'm about to freaking kill this thing.
it's all
Dude,
gone.
It's all gone. All I have left is a tiny mixture of the sadness of B and C together, and then
Yeah,
that's it.
even our little bottles.
Oh,
are
there's some
gone.
B left. Do you have some B?
I don't like B.
I'm drinking the B.
Gene, thanks for giving me B.
Yeah.
Sucked.
Yeah, Gene, thanks for giving us free liquor. Thank you.
Whenever
Wait,
you want.
this is free? Gene literally charged me $27.
It was $27.
What the heck?
Another
I
thing
know.
we should do is all you guys need a divorce jug.
Yes.
Ooh, I need a divorce jug.
Dude, me
Yep.
too.
I just got Fireball.
When you and I started dating, you had some divorce jugs. Because she was just divorced.
You know,
Anyway,
as the
all right.
divorce attorney, you would be shocked how many people actually get divorce jugs. You would be shocked. It is insane.
Nope, not me. I don't like needles, so I don't think I could do it.
Oh, it's a scalpel and everything. It's
Yeah.
a lot.
Ugh. No thanks. I didn't even
I
like getting
guess-
my wisdom teeth out. That was painful. They forgot to put me under, I think. I could feel everything.
And also very similar to breast augmentation.
Yes, basically the same thing.
Oh man.
Good night, Trev.
Tom, you stay up. Tom, don't
No.
go to bed, Tom. Don't do
Part of me feels like he's saying that because I just killed this. This bottle's dead.
I think he's just gonna go to bed though.
Tom.
No, Tom doesn't go to bed at 8:27 p.m. I know Tom.
Tom,
he doesn't do that.
9:30.
With sunglasses and a mustache like that, Tom, you do not go to bed at 9:30 Eastern, you son of a bitch. You stay up and you drink some whiskey.
Uh-oh. Tom's like, yep.
He just says, yep. Yep, whatever you say, David.
Oh, Team Marine. What's up, Marine?
Yeah, Fancy Franchi just showed up. I noticed the chat gets significantly fancier.
Does.
Okay, here's a question. And maybe he's not actually asking this, and I'm just missing something else that Mark said. But let's answer this. Where is this going to go through? Like who's going
shared pour?
Shared pour.
Yep.
Now, okay. What's the question I'm trying to answer? Who's gosh dang it. Are
you thinking about states that it ships to?
I'm trying to think of, I'm trying to get to the question of, I know some people require states to send your own label.
Oh, no. So this is Washington, D.C. That's why we use them. They're like the gray area of the country.
Which I love.
Formally not being one of the 50 states, my understanding is that they don't require distribution, so you can ship direct, and then they can actually ship legally to all 50. Well, it's not illegal to ship to all 50 states. That's the way to put it.
We just don't talk about it, but you will get the bottle.
Yeah. Well, they're not a state. That's why all the laws are weird. Is because the
they're in that gray man area.
Yeah. They're in the gray area.
The blue man area.
You know, that's what's weird, and I'll beat around the bush, but the state that I live in definitely has laws against shipping liquor.
Yep.
And there's been several times the UPS dude just hands me a box, and I open it, and there's something in there that shouldn't have been to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
commerce is beyond the state itself, and it's a legal gray area. It truly is.
Yeah.
And the other weird thing is the DC guys are the ones actually hosting most of the distillery websites. So if you go to like Smokewagon had a release today. Their website is likely hosted by somebody in DC because they can actually ship. So Smokewagon ships to DC that ships to all 50 states. Or it's some situation like that. Same with Barrel Bourbon Company. We do it. Dozens and dozens of companies do it because it actually allows you to get product to people across the country only by using one state, one distributor, etc.
Money laundering or whiskey laundering.
Or just
money laundering's a whole nother deal, and I'll work on that and talk about it later.
You realize
NFTs.
Hold on, you realize Gene's an attorney, right?
That's a divorce one.
Gene is Gene can put you in prison, Kira. Gene I'm about to put my savings account into your bank account, and I need Kira to go to prison. You find something. Okay, I have two questions. First one that's on the screen: does the bottle come with a hug from Trev or David? I will personally answer this. The answer is both.
Yes.
We just got a new subscriber that exploded with sound on screen. I'm sure you guys didn't see that, but Larkin, he is part of us.
Larkin!
He just subscribed. The second question, and this hasn't been discussed at all, but assuming limit 1, says Jay Couts.
So that's a great question. We need to figure that out. So we want to move the entire barrel. That is the mission. So the
Mhm.
yield question I already answered earlier, probably 160, 170, 180. So between Trev's
Let's just say
Patreon,
170, just to be, or let's go the high number, just to be
Okay.
generous. 180.
So I am thinking, and then Gene, help us out with this one. I'm thinking I want to make sure our Trev's lower tiers, our lower tiers have a shot at it. But
So
then once
limit one first round.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
that's what
too.
I'm hoping for.
I would say that mainly because I feel like there's a lot of people who are both of our patrons, but I think we both have our own select group of
Mhm.
just our patrons. And I feel like I think a single limit one per person the first go pass just to see would be fair.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't, then shoot, we'll open it up and you buy whatever you freaking want.
Hell
But
yeah.
we want to
Hell yeah.
give you the chance first because, I mean, I get it. It's hard to get everyone the bottle, but we definitely want as many people the chance.
Yes.
I don't care what tier you are. We want you the chance.
Exactly.
Like, this is America, and we all deserve chances.
Kira,
Here's a
2024.
question too. What if you're a patron to both?
Oh,
I guess you
mean,
get 2 round ones.
You paid for
It's
both
like DC.
Patreons.
That's my thing is like you because you're supporting both, you get access to both. It's almost like when you get the link, you get the link. And if I give you the link and David and Kira give you the link, then it's like because you're monetarily supporting me, you're monetarily supporting them. You buy the bottle, you're monetarily supporting Gene. It's like,
Yeah, Gene doesn't give a shit.
you know,
Okay, buy the bottle.
in Gene.
Buy it, don't buy it. I don't know.
No,
No,
Gene cares. He loves blind people.
So
I do.
Okay, a moment of like real I don't know, talk about like logistics of this. Gene is amazing. So I hope everybody here understands this. Gene has made it so user friendly and easy for Trev and Kira and I to pair up together to move this barrel. The big thing, Gene has taken all the heavy lifting out of it because he's fucking amazing.
I have literally lifted nothing but this glass.
The glass. There you go.
So the whole point is just to move the barrel. And if Trev's Patreon coupled with our Patreon can move this barrel, I think we can prove to the aforementioned Gene that we can move cool shit in the future. And so that's a big deal.
That's
I'm happy to make sure that they keep coming. That's the other thing too is anything we can do to help. And I think we still have a barrel saved too for a certain charity thing.
We do.
We do. That barrel is still there.
I've been waiting to hear about it, so we can talk about it.
And we
later.
just freaking heard about it.
I know you're not supposed to.
It's maybe almost 27-year-old Canadian whiskey.
Yeah, it's still 26.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Still well into 26, but yeah, it's.
When we picked Brain Candy, it was 1A and 1B, and we were saving 1B for potentially a charity bottle.
And we will talk about that at a different time.
I'm getting slapped, guys.
But yeah, we can talk about more light whiskey in the future too. Just having stuff available, doing water bottles.
Our daughter.
Oh, mommy, daddy, you're hammered.
Right?
Yeah, sorry, hammered. I heard the D a few times, and then water.
Let's go down on there.
But no,
Anyway.
So I think that's the key. We moved this one. We proved to Gene and to Shared Pour that collabs like this work with smaller channels, admittedly. And then we can bring more to our Patreon fams. And we're excited to do it. Trev's excited to do it. We're excited to do it. Gene's excited to do it. It's awesome.
Oh, we can do some more in the future. If this works, we've got Nassif Family Reserve barrels aging right now that are like blended together and then finished in the barrel. I know we talked about that during Brain Candy. That's already getting started. We've got port barrels, wine barrels doing that.
Oh,
We've
dude,
got-
I want my name. I want the Bourbon Wrench's name on a wine finished. And I don't care. Gene, I'll freaking buy the barrel my goddamn self.
Yeah, that's gonna be a cool one. And we
I
can do
want
that
my
too.
name on a wine barrel because I'm a huge freaking wine guy. And
Wait, are you serious?
Baby,
I drink wine. I might drink at this point in time. I actually drink them both equally. I usually have 3 or 4 wine glasses, and then I'll pour a pour of bourbon a night.
baby, he watches The Bachelor on Monday
That's
nights.
true.
It's
I drink a
wine
lot of
night.
wine. I'm watching The Bachelor. I'm drinking freaking wine.
I drink more good wine than I do like craft beer, like higher end craft beer. Now, when it comes to like cheap beer, I'll still drink Budweiser, but when it comes to like nicer stuff, I'm drinking the nice wine over fancy craft.
I can't drink beer. It gives me a gas.
You gotta shotgun it.
Sorry,
That makes it all better.
I'm just trying to up the funny up in here. Come on, say something funny.
Old tub barrels. No old tub barrels. I got some 24-year, 25-year Wisconsin port barrels. That was a new one this week. Cure Rocks.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but they need to. I don't. Is that Kira? That's Kira's second account,
I
everybody.
can't confirm nor deny.
Oh, hey, Barn Door's here. What's up, Barn Door? Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, look. What would you imagine that Barn Door and Kira Rocks
It's weird.
shows up at the same time? Wow.
I don't know. Mark, you got PBR, not really beer.
No, I will say I'll add something. And yes, Tom, Bachelor's over. I'm safe. Someone and to add to Gene's everything that he said, someone asked, maybe you guys need to pick 2 barrels. I feel like this is our inauguration. This is our let's see how much damage we could do to the battlefield.
Yeah, I agree.
And I truly believe that both of our Patreons combined
Can
are
do it.
going to blow.
And we'll do another. Like, honestly, if you guys sell this one out, and if there's demand, we can absolutely do another. We'll do something funky. We'll do something different. We can send more of these little cases.
yeah.
Hells yeah.
Well, what I think is like
Whoa, you got a
a
case?
different one.
Oh, you didn't?
I got 4 samples wrapped up in some what
Trash
seemed to
bag.
be very heavily used underwear.
No, so
The
I was saying
jean
like a
string,
funky.
right?
There was a definite stain. I smelled it to ensure that it was not chocolate, and it wasn't.
All right, so Kira has something important to say, and she has a medallion on, so you have to listen. Kira, go ahead.
Never mind.
I teed you up, and you never minded it?
All right, Kira, please go ahead and say what you have to
I
say.
was just gonna say for
What?
Like, what you saying?
Yeah, I can't hear her. I wow.
Trev muted us.
Hey Trev,
No.
do you have one of these though?
Wait,
I
I
don't know.
don't have one of those. Like, you were not muted. I don't. What do you? There's an interruption.
You know what they don't have
Whatever.
right now?
Bringing this back.
They don't have the D right now.
Mine's all good.
I have the D.
I have the D.
We had to share.
We have the D. We have the
You guys
D.
don't
We
have
have the
the D.
D. We have the D. We are the D. Okay.
We had to share the D, Gene and Trev, and we
Oh.
shared it well.
Okay, Kira. I can't confirm or deny that I muted you, but there was interference. So please say what you had to say.
No thanks.
Look, I'm over here.
No, never mind. That's what I have to say. Never mind. I'll just put it on my OnlyFans and tell everybody what I was going to say.
Then I'm gonna repost it because I am a definite top tier member of that.
You are. You definitely are.
You
Except
put out
you're-
some weird stuff.
I do. Your little avatar though is you, like you olded yourself. Because
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know why.
my
you did that.
OnlyFans. That's people are used to that.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I like old guys, so I welcomed you.
People are into it.
Yeah, people are super into old guys. Yeah, I walk down the street. I get catcalled constantly. College chicks catcalling me. It's weird. People are into old guys. Gene, if you start rocking that mustache again, buddy.
Oh yeah,
I would catcall Gene.
it's the over 40 crowd. Yeah.
There you go. What is that? Don't they have like farmers only, but they also have like old people only? Like
Yes,
Like
old
dating
people.
Old
time?
people only.
Yeah.
Only.
Everyone go to oldpeopleonly.com. Leave
Wait,
the
how-
stream.
How old are you? You're not nearly old enough.
I know. You got to be this old.
How many wrinkles do you have?
3.
You're out.
Oh my
You're way too young, whippersnapper.
The website literally is old people only. You're
You know what a
You're
website
55.
is.
You're 55. Get the fuck out of here.
It's seriously a thing. I'm going to look it up. Old people.
I would
what's up,
probably not go to that website, but please do for all of us because I'm curious.
I'm looking it up right now because it's a thing. I know
Old
it is.
people only.
Old people.
All right, so
website.
Kira
It's
is
called
now searching possibly facetious sites.
Silver Singles.
Hey,
Oh,
Daniel says talking about only grands.
Daniel,
Oh, the one I was thinking about was called Our Time.
Oldie fans.
Oldie fans.
What the heck? Is there 2 different sites that I just don't know about?
Oh, so many sites. Oh, Maureen knows what I'm talking about.
oh yeah, Marine goes there all the time. Marine's always looking to replace the franchise.
Oh, we're echoing again.
Oh, are we echoing again?
No.
Okay.
Silver Singles.
That's
Now
yep.
that sounds like a place I want to go.
That's where she met her husband.
Gary's like, you mother.
What are we finishing with?
Ooh.
Do you mind if I grab something a little stronger as a flex?
Ooh. No, that was 102. Which one was that one? Was that the stout barrel?
Yep. Imperial Stout Barrel. This is the story time.
Yep. That was a good one.
Oh, look at Kathy.
You know,
Great.
I'm
She's
just-
out on the website and someone's using my
What are you
name.
flexing with?
This was one of the ones in the Toppling Goliath. Which is
Now,
pretty
what
cool,
is
too.
that color wax you got there, man?
This one was the original, like, green glow in the dark, I think.
It's creme de menthe.
Creme de menthe!
So that
Yeah, I
was
was
like
gonna
the
say.
neon green glow in the dark.
Yes. I like the green. I know you guys like just the skeet and stuff, but
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Gene, hold on.
Whoa.
Gene, it's fine. It's not on our channel, Gene. It's on Trev's. Go ahead and
Okay,
skeet
it's
away.
okay.
You can do whatever you want over here.
on our
Yeah.
channel
It's
too?
not skeet, it's green. Same thing.
I mean, I only work for the FBI.
No, I was talking about
No,
how
it's
you guys
cool,
wanted
like-
the white.
And I work for the FDA, so as long as it's like clean.
So Gene
we're
is
good.
safe. Gene is safe. Kira's going to prison. Like, I don't even care. I don't even care.
our pick to do that green, not the white jizz. That's what I was trying to say.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You clean up your mouth right now.
Seriously.
We have the president watching.
That's true.
Okay, so as we're all bottle flexing, I have many, many different light
No, that's not
whiskeys.
that.
More than Gene has. This is a 15-year, 71.1%.
All right.
That's Matt.
All right, nerd.
It's a nice one. We have many, many of these. Different iterations. Go ahead, baby.
I'm about to jack you up, brother.
Which one was that?
This is 15 years, but I will add that this is. Let me do the math. This is less than 1 month away from being 16 years old. You can all go ahead and sug on a butt, David.
This is 17.
You said 17?
No, it's not.
It's not 17?
No, it's 15, baby. It's over here. It's 15.
Oh, I was doing the years like you did.
I
Because
mean-
this was
My hearing's pretty bad because I used to shoot machine guns for a living, but I'm pretty sure I heard 15.
I know.
This is
What? You talk now. Go
What
ahead.
is that? I don't even know what that was.
it's a 1970s old overhaul.
Gene, that sucks. Gene, do you want to know what doesn't suck, Gene? No offense, buddy.
Mm.
A little bit of the brain candy. So, for those that are uninitiated, 26 years old. I'm trying to get in focus. Sorry, guys. There we go. And I don't know. What is? Does anybody know what 78.2 times 2 is? Because I don't.
Yeah, it's suck it.
6.4. Gotcha.
This is the best night of my life.
The best night of my life was when I lost my. Tonight's pretty good. This is pretty great.
Freaking Larkin just became a Bourbon Wrench Patreon because he muted Kira. Really? Larkin.
He did become a Patreon. How do you know that? Did he say it? He did. Let's go, Larkin.
Larkin is
Man,
my fake friend, not yours, okay?
Larkin just joined the Patreon. He is going to get this glass, and I am going to hug him twice as hard for joining.
You said the word hard.
It's going to be so hard, Larkin.
Larkin is not your friend. Just be careful.
Oh, just wait until I hug him. He's going to be my lover.
Whatever. No, thank you, Larkin, for making me drink.
What did Kerber say? Where is Kerber at, and why does he say what sucks?
Kerber says on a regular basis on our Monday night live streams that this sucks. Kerber
I literally everyone is in here saying Kerber says that stuff sucks. I haven't seen Kerber yet.
Kerber. No, there's
Kathy's like Kerber says it sucks. I'm about to take Kerber right now.
Yeah, Kathy Graves is the only person that's allowed to be funnier than we are. But Kerber, the Hamburglar, is wrong. Brain candy does not suck. Brain candy is effing amazing.
It is.
I mean, I love Kerber, but
he's a plumber.
He's not here. He's not here, so I can say it. I'm Team David on this one. Whenever he shows up, I'm abandoning you, and I'm going for Kerber.
Well, what show premieres on a Friday? Like The Bachelor on Monday.
On a Friday? Mm-hmm. What show is Kerber watching right now, which is the reason why he's not here? Probably.
I put out an OnlyFans every Friday.
It could be like a Motley Crue live show. Yeah, it could.
I think it's just like the new CSI.
It could be the gardening channel.
The gardening channel. That's a good one.
Yeah, Kerber loves that shit.
I actually started watching that recently. It's pretty good. I thought he was an electrician. What is Kerber freaking Johnny Sins?
He does it all. He's my handyman.
Oh, he is handy.
Oh, God.
Kerber has more fishing shirts. He's a fisherman.
Does he fish? I don't know if he's ever fished in his life.
I don't know. I would say Gene kind of looks like a fisherman.
Ugh.
Wait. Now? Hold on. Now or with the mustache that's in the thumbnail?
If he had a mustache plus that t-shirt, he's definitely catching a largemouth bass. He's catching a largemouth bass after scouting Blind Creek after 17 hours, man.
Wait, Gene, you got to go to a birthday party.
What? Oh, God damn it. Was that my wife?
Yeah.
You have to go to a party?
No, I don't. No, we're good.
You better go.
I'm on mobile because my husband's supposed to be here with me at my friend's birthday.
Well, now you know how much I love you guys, right?
That's
okay,
right.
I can't say what I want to say because Cassie's in here. But hypothetically, it feels like the friend's birthday party's not as fun as this.
What? Trev, what?
Wait, I love how Trev has to explain that scenario.
Trev loves explaining jokes.
Thanks for explaining, because I was totally lost.
I had to explain it, but it's not a joke. Cassie, I love you. Don't hate me. Gene can come back anytime.
Yeah, we'll be back hopefully Monday too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll make a game and it'll be fun. And all of the viewers can play the game too. So you all better take Tuesday off of work.
No.
I'm already off, baby. I'll be there.
Fair
Gross.
warning. There you go.
Wait. I was just talking to Kira as if I was her friend.
I know. It was
David,
weird.
I will be there. Come here. Come here.
Who's
Come here.
coming?
Come here. Miss Wrench is about to try. She's about
An
to
intro.
she's about to try our winning blend.
She's trying the D.
Miss Rich.
She's trying the D, not
She's
the.
trying the D.
Okay,
First
the D.
She's
time.
going straight to the D. She loves D.
She's like, gross, Trev. I have a headache.
Always.
What is
It's always.
Always.
There you go. This is what we just picked
Why is it so light?
because it's
Light
a light whiskey.
Yeah, that joke did not deserve it.
Why is it so light?
Is this what
I
y'all
was-
ordered?
Yeah, we picked it.
Drink it.
Drink it. Drink it. Drink. Get drunk.
Chug it.
Look at her face. She did go straight to 128.
That's right. I was about to say she probably didn't have anything to warm up.
No,
Yep.
I've been drinking water.
What?
I've been drinking
We
milk.
drink
all day.
water in this household?
Milk was a bad idea.
What do you think? Say nothing but good things about it.
It's great.
You heard it here first. Miss Wrench loves this pick.
Oh yeah, she loves the D.
How did that fill up your mouth?
I'm feeling it.
Oh,
A
you.
little warm there.
Oh,
yeah.
How dare you? This is a family channel.
We have. Oh, I was about to say something I couldn't.
Uh-oh.
About the
Uh-oh.
wax dip. Drip.
We're not going to the wax dip with Miss Wrench here. Is it
She's not
hot?
gonna like. She'll be with me. She'll be like, "We want the green glow in the dark, not the other one."
Okay. Let's run that by her.
Okay.
Sure, let's do it.
We want to do a wax dip that's glow in the dark. David, Gene, and I, the three most important people, want white because we picked Glass D. Glass D, white wax, kind of, it's good.
With the tall bottom.
Kira wants, what do you want?
I want the green, the classic green glow in the dark.
But it's not a classic green, it's this green. Look at
Yeah,
that green he's holding up. It's
Yeah,
like
that's like what
alien
you-
blood.
The little stars
Yeah.
you'd put on the ceiling.
If I can,
Yeah,
if I
but
can
don't you
interject
want the
really-
white?
Dark.
We
If I can-
what? Whoa. Her problem is why do you want glow in the dark?
Oh,
Hold on. Wait a
Get her off the
minute.
screen.
Wait
Get her off
a
the
minute.
Where you need to go check
I
on
like the gold.
She
I'm
likes
I'm a
Wow.
gold person.
No. Our
Weird.
options because this is already done. Look at this. Well, I have two. It's the same wax.
And he's making them touch.
We want white. Okay. I know you might not like white or you might not like Kira's vomit green, but between the two, what would you go with? Star ceiling green or
I had some of those when I was a
angel
kid.
heaven white?
I'm not really a fan of either.
That's okay. I'm
What
not.
about like an off white? Like it's not quite white, but it's
Who is
getting there.
Can I here? I'm not a big fan
Okay.
of the whites either, Sarah. But I am fan of off-white, which is why I married her. So I think it's okay that if we do an off-white.
I'm
Look-
okay
look
with
at
the
this.
off-white.
Glock,
Yeah.
Glock Juice says you like white fingernails. You
Oh,
literally
that's
have
true.
white fingernails.
I have green.
Off white.
It's white. We're going white, baby. She has white fingernails. Done. We're done. We're done asking her
Freaking
questions.
A.
We win.
That is true.
How do you even? You're literally like, I hate white, and then have white
I didn't
fingernails.
say I hated white.
Then what's your problem with not
Just-
picking our side?
It just seems weird.
Yeah, it's
No.
gross trash.
When it's dripping white and you call it the D, or what are we calling it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Should we call it like Kanye versus Skeet? 'Cause that's kind of funny.
No.
Is it too soon?
I refuse to have Kanye associated with my name.
I know, but
Fish
it's
sticks?
funny. It's funny.
I love
one
fish
cares.
sticks.
I'm running for president and I am saying Kanye.
We'll brainstorm a
refuse.
bit. We'll
It'll
workshop
involve
it.
D. That's all you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
The D is
It'll-
the D.
It'll be funnier than just the D because everybody loves the D. We're gonna do something funnier.
Well, no
Yeah,
one
we'll
loves it as much
figure
as Trevor.
something out, but she has decided.
Oh!
It's white, baby. Sorry, Kira. You can suck it.
So then I get to pick the sticker then.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure.
I swear. Larkin, you started the shit. Oh man. Isn't Matt going live? Don't we have another Matt Madness or no?
So
we have
Matt
3
is-
minutes.
In 3 minutes, okay, so Trev, I know, like, I don't want to, like, derail the bourbon wrench and shit, but, like, so Matt is doing doubleheader. I didn't know what to do, so I created a whole lot of timers for his doubleheader. So y'all can stay here with us. We will keep drinking and have a good time. But please also go check out Matt Madness, round 4. You get to hear me singing about random people, and it'll be funny.
Yep. I do have to head out, like, I don't know.
You gotta go to that party,
An hour
yo.
ago.
Gene,
No, Gene literally needs to leave
goddamn it, you stay.
before he's chugging another bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like
Well, thank
another
you so
divorce
much,
jug,
Gene.
right?
Okay,
Gene, this was awesome. Love you every single time that we're Cat's Eye. I think we're just gonna be Cat's Eye.
I'm okay with being Cat's Eye for life.
Cat's Eye.
I'm getting a tattoo.
Seriously,
Ooh.
on both necks.
No, on my butt cheek.
All right.
The only person who sees it's her, and she loves cats.
All right.
Look at her. She just
Anyway.
laughed. She's like, "Yeah, that'd be cool."
She knows you're in trouble. That's why she's laughing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's stuck with me on a plane tomorrow, so I'm not
Yeah.
that in trouble.
Oh my gosh.
She's stuck with me.
I'm down
But
with it.
seriously,
Go download some shit.
everybody here, this has been
Me and Chris
amazing.
hang out.
Thank you. I'm so
Great night.
excited to bring this because the D is bringing that good
So
stuff
good.
to the screen and that good stuff
That
to
was
the bottle.
great.
Yes.
I'm excited. Thank you.
No problem.
So beautiful.
And it's cool that we did it this way. I don't know how many groups have done this, how many YouTubers have done it, but I like the engagement so
Yes.
much. And this was the first time I've done the full, like, my first time tasting these was your first time, etc. And it also gives an objective perspective. Like, I said some stuff was shit. It's my own stuff. I'm not afraid to say that.
But you know what I also love the most about this was that we kind of all, it was like a unanimous decision, and it was all blind. Like even the dude himself was like, "No, D is the way to go."
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was just a unanimous decision of this is it. This is really good.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Exactly.
And when
Thank
you
you,
can
Jen.
also compare, so you can side by side, and then finally, when you try the one that you like the most, being able to say, let's try it against something else. Let's try it against another product. Let's try it against a 13-year, whatever. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I totally agree.
So for the people who have some D left, try it next to some Jack tonight because it is the Jack barrels. That'll be cool. You guys can try whatever's left next to some Jack.
Dude, it's all gone.
I know it's all gone on my end.
You know,
That's how I only have this
I'm the
much
complete
left.
opposite. Like, I have to be functional.
Yeah, you got to go to a party. You
Yeah,
got
you have to go to a party. We have to literally just drink.
to go to bed.
So I have to drink, guys.
All right, so Gene, literally SC 451, 128.5 proof. Dude,
Got it?
So fucking excited.
Send me a message when you guys decide on name, wax dip, because there's going to be
It's
a lot
white
of
wax.
D's.
We'll come
White-
to you with the name.
I'm with Trev. White wax dip.
It's white wax.
It's got to be dripping too.
Yes.
If there's no drip, it doesn't count.
I will
All the way
send it
down.
back.
All the way down.
I will just say I will just say thank you first and foremost to hold on, I gotta stop. Kerber just showed up.
You son of a wonderful person.
Kerber, you're not gonna like this one either, so shut your face.
Kerber,
Well,
look at it.
I'm just gonna close him out. First and foremost, I will say thank you to Gene, because I think this was, for one, a lot of fun, and that's the way it should be. Two, I think people are going to be getting bottles that are really good. So I'll go ahead and plug Patreon of mine, Patreon of David and Kira's. That's how you get this. I think that's the perfect way to just grow our little communities. And yeah, I'm excited to do this again, because this is an awesome opportunity for all of us. And we're about to blow Gene's mind by selling a crap ton of good friggin' whiskey that we just picked.
Yes.
We're selling the D.
We're going to sell the D.
Sell the D.
But, honestly, it was a lot of fun, and that's what it's all about. And I think I think people getting a white wax dipped bottle is going to be a lot of fun.
Did you guys see the Good Times one that was the popsicle, orange popsicle?
No.
Oh. There was a scene, but then they replaced something with an orange popsicle, so somebody was enjoying the taste of an orange popsicle. I'll just leave it at that.
I can already imagine.
It was it made a few whiskey pages. I thought that was like right up at the point of like maybe that's too much. Because you could still see it. Like the popsicle didn't fully cover it.
Keyword.
I don't know what it was, but it was
keyword almost.
Almost.
And that's what we're all for.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love it.
So,
but hey, yeah, we'll wrap it up. Because I know ADHD Whiskey's got a double header tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go check them out. I know David's beautiful voice will be heard a lot. I'm sure Kira's dumb name is going to be mentioned for beating two absolute gods of Whiskey Tube, me and David, which was a total fluke, and I have evidence of cheating, but I'm not coming public with it. I have all of the evidence of an inside job, but I'm not going to say anything to anyone. But again, this was awesome.
This was good.
Gene, I would literally do crazy things to your mustache. David, I would kiss you, and Kira, I probably wouldn't help you up off a cliff.
Oh man.
All right, now that we got the three blind people on here, cheers, guys.
Yes,
Cheers.
let's do it.
Here's to glass D.
To the
in
D.
the white dripped wax.
Let's do it. Cheers to some brain candy. Here we go.
He's alive. Barely, but he's alive.
Woo! We're all alive. Before I go, though, anyone who is here for me, I probably won't be live next week. I'm leaving for vacation. But I'll keep you guys updated on the vacation stuff. I'll be sending you a lot of photos, David, a lot of shirtless photos on top of a mountain.
Ooh, I'm gonna need a few.
I'll send the group text a photo. All right, guys, let's head to ADHD Whiskey's Matt Madness, specifically to hear David sing and serenade us to sleep. We'll get Gene off to his party. I will go in there and make up with Miss Wrench. And I will see you guys when I see you next.
See ya. Have a nice night.
Cheers, everybody.